In the eastern desert lands of Northeast Africa is a group of people unlike any other. Tall, handsome, warlike, aggressive, the only Cushitic tribe in Sudan and Egypt, and have you seen them dance? Here are the Beja. The Cushitic Beja of the deserts of eastern Sudan and the arid mountains of the Red Sea hills are among the country's longest established peoples, having been existing for over 4,000 years. They number approximately 3.7 million and extend into Egypt and Eritrea. They inhabit large areas of Sudan between the Egyptian border, Eritrea, and the River Setit, and from the Red Sea coast to the River Atbara and the Nile. Genetically, the Beja are a complex mix of Ancient Cushitic, which forms the base of the genetic identity, and Arabs, who are a recent influence during the waves of Arab migrations into the region of Sudan, starting from the 12th century onwards. They are thought to be the modern ancestors of present-day Habesha. It is thought that the Semitic Sabeans, together with some Omotic peoples, may have mixed with them to create the modern-day Amhara, Tigre and Tigrayans. Hi guys, I hope you're fine from wherever you're watching from. If you are finding this video interesting, kindly consider giving it a big like. Just that. Go on, press that like button. Thank you. I love you so much. Now, let's continue. The Beja have partially mixed with the Arabs through intermarriages over the centuries, and by the 15th century, they were absorbed into Islam. The process of Arabization led to the Beja adopting the Arabic language, Arabic clothing, and Arab kinship organization. They are distinguished by their great height and skin color, some brown, some caramel, and many dark brown in complexion. Many of them grow the hair on their head until it becomes thick, and they use a special comb made of wood, which they call dal in their local dialect. The Beja have a uniquely huge crown of fuzzy hair, first recorded in Egyptian rock paintings in around BC 2000. In the Roman era, they were known as the Blemius. Much later, Rudyard Kipling referred to them as fuzzy wuzzies because of their afro hairstyle. The Beja people are an ancient Cushitic people closely kin to the ancient Egyptians. They are descended from peoples who have inhabited the area since 4000 BC or earlier, although many were Arabized by Arabs who settled in the region. Many scholars believe the Beja to be derived from early Egyptians because of their language and physical features. The Beja were one of the indigenous tribes of ancient Egypt and were mostly enlisted in the ancient Egyptian military. They are indigenous people of this area, and we first know of them in historical references in the 6th dynasty of ancient Egypt. The Beja people formed a class of archers in ancient Egypt. They are fighters. They are distinguished by the manufacture of weapons, including special knives and swords, and a weapon made of wood called the safruk. You cannot find a Beja person who does not carry a knife on his shoulder or sword, one of their customs and traditions. They are considered symbols of strength and protection of their own. They are sometimes aloof, withdrawn, aggressive, and warlike. However, the Beja are a hospitable people, always showing kindness to other clans. However, they are not necessarily friendly to foreigners. Music exists deeply within the conscience of the Beja people and has a great influence on them. They believe in their culture and translate it into music, even to the point of frenzy. It is beautiful to listen to. Their music is sweet, nostalgic, ambiguous, and honest. It is also very old, ancient. The melodies are old, tracing back to the pharaonic times. Beja music, thus, forms an unbroken chain of melodies that have been passed down many generations. Oh, and their dance. Their dance involves intricate footwork, graceful head and neck movements, and sword swings accompanied by fast-paced drums, percussion, and flute music. If you don't have a strong neck, don't even try this one. Many of the Beja speak Arabic, while most speak the Beja language, known as Bidawayet or Tubdawi in that language. It belongs to the Cushitic branch of the Afro-Asiatic family. In Eritrea and southeastern Sudan, many members of the Beni Amer Beja people speak the Semitic Tigre. Originally, the Beja did not speak Arabic, but the migration of the numerous Arab tribes to the Beja region contributed to the Arabization and Islamization of them. Although there is a marked Arabic influence, the Beja language is still widely spoken. Beja is still the prestigious language for most of its speakers because it conforms to the ethical values of the community.
قال هندي إيفي أو هندي هو يبات أمانة أو هندي الله ربابي كتيب أمبري صوت ميانو بدوري تاي فنائك نتنيناتي إرقق إيكن مليا برققو بدور فرقو بدور مليا أديتي وبقو بقدابين إكينا مليا وري تينتي ومعديتو ماغهالي وينا تبدي بيانا.
The Beja prefer cross-cousin marriages. After a marriage contract has been made, a large gift of livestock, clothing, and other goods is given to the bride's family. The goal of young couples is to have many male children and to acquire a great number of female camels. Find it in the National Assembly in Khartoum. In anger over alleged election fraud and the slow implementation of the peace agreement, the Beja Congress in October 2011 withdrew from the agreement and later purchased resources. Now, they are also being displaced from their ancestral lands. However, they remain strong, hoping for a better future. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, bye!